Hi friends, and welcome back to Rocket League's Goals for Change. We have had 2 of our 3 rounds in EU so far, Hoops and Rumble Drop Shot, which we just saw, and it was incredible. And now we're about to get into Boomer Mode. And for those of you who maybe don't know what Boomer Mode is, we're not like, we're not calling you boomers or anything. Lemon, do you want to maybe talk through what the setup for this is?
Okay, the Zoomer explanation, even though I'm almost 30, I probably am a boomerish. The ball go burr, okay, is the simple answer. But if you want the real answer, you got super fast ball speed, super light ball physics, unlimited boost, and a 1.5x boost strength. So everything gonna go boom, everything gonna go burr. At least a little bit closer to traditional Rocket League. We're gonna go back to our normal arena, but I just think this is going to be hard to watch and hard to control. This is going to be even more chaotic than the other 2 game modes.
Yeah, you want reactions? Have some reactions for your reactions, right, Athena?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Boomer Mode is honestly one of those game modes that you grab a couple friends, you change the mutators, you change the settings, and it's chaos. The ball just goes everywhere. It goes all the way across the map. You could get some crazy pinches. You could get some crazy saves. It's going to be one of those moments where it's like, oh my goodness, you typically would never see something like this happen in a just normal Rocket League match. So it's going to be really cool to see, some of those like crazy highlight moments, and I'm really excited to see them.
Yeah, so to set the stage with our teams so far. So we've got POWERPUFFS versus At Least We Tried. And both of those teams have 1 win, 1 loss in their matches so far. So that's extremely important when we're looking at the overall breakdown at end of day. Also super important because the team who's at the top, Team Smile, they're going up against Guyana Pigs, who haven't gotten a win yet. But if they can, then we'll definitely have some tiebreaker scenarios going on potentially for first place. And first place, you get 10,000 to be able to donate to a cause of your choice. And that's what everyone's playing for today, as well as to have a lot of fun, as well as to highlight and be able to amplify some of these amazing women playing in the community, trying to compete in the community, and then also making some awesome content as well.
And you brought up a good point that the Guyana Pigs team Smile, if Guyana Pigs win, that's going to cause all kinds of ruckus in our scores. But then the POWERPUFFS versus At Least We Tried, that's the battle for second place. It could even be the battle for first place depending on how the Guyana Pigs match goes. So this is going to be some really important games coming up.
So go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I'm excited. I'm hyped. I'm really freaking. I kind of want to see an upset. I kind of want to see tiebreakers go and just see like who wins that in that scenario. And no, that's just what I wanted to say.
Well, let's go ahead and start breaking down what we're expecting so far and what we've seen from some of these teams and for some of these matches. So let's start with POWERPUFFS versus At Least We Tried. We've got Ravina's team coming in. We've seen amazing plays from really everyone on that team. And then also we've got At Least We Tried. What are you guys kind of expecting or anticipating in this final mode from either of these teams?
Yeah, I think, listen, this is a crucial moment for both of these teams, right? At Least We Tried and POWERPUFFS, and just honestly, I want to see Ravina do something crazy. I want to see Ravina really pop off because I know that she has the potential to do that. I know she has the skill set to do that, and it's going to be I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see some passing plays. Okay, I want to see some high speed boomer passing plays. All right, yeah, I know you probably haven't touched this game mode for probably like a couple months or maybe a really long time. I just want to see something sick. I want to see something cool. I want to see everyone just have a great time.
You also have unlimited boost, like I said. So where's MJ? She's gonna put the gloves on like she did in Hoops and just kind of only be there to demo kids. I'm totally ready for MJ to just be kind of that physical contact player, and maybe how that's gonna change things up for the other team.
This match absolutely has the capacity to deliver some of those high caliber plays, not just from Boomer Mode, but I think I mentioned at the top of show, all 6 players on these rosters were involved in WCBC Season 3 in some capacity, but some of them winning the whole thing. So it's gonna be amazing. So one thing to keep in mind too is after EU's portion of the event today, before we get into the NA matches, we'll have an interview that I recorded with Lindsay Gonzalez, who's a prop artist at Psyonix, and the creator of the Moonpaw wheels. And just keep in mind, Moonpaw wheels are still available in the item shop free. Today's the last day you could get them. Athena, what have you been using the Moonpaw wheels with? What's the vibe? What's the setup for you?
Okay, so something for me, this past year, I have been switching my main car to whatever my chat and my community decides. So honestly, whatever car they pick for the month of April, I'm gonna make sure that I have these wheels on hand, ready to go. Okay, hopefully I get to use something cool, like maybe the Merc or like maybe an Octane, or just there's plenty of cars to use it. But I know for sure that I'm gonna have these Moonpaw wheels on standby, ready to go, because they're absolutely phenomenal.
All right, Athena, I'm going to come in and dono wall you and make sure you put the Moonpaw wheels on the Scarab so you're running around in a beetle and just like ruining your whole team's life.
Oh no! It's definitely one of those cars where it's like, oh, so intimidating. It's oh my goodness, like I'm very scared. They're gonna be like, who is this person and why are they doing this? And why would they have the Scarab with these amazing wheels?
Yeah. I love, Lemon, that your takeaway today is like, who are my best friends that they don't know yet, but they're my best friends, and the Scarab is everything. The Scarab is life. I agree.
It just blew my mind. I've never seen it before until today, and I'm like, I want to try it, but I'm probably gonna regret it. But if I put the Moonpaw wheels on it, so at least I'll be, you know, a little bit of Gucci. So it'll look good. It'll look good.
Absolutely. We talked about one match in this round. We've got another match too. Team Smile versus the Guyana Pigs. Athena, what do the Guyana Pigs got to do to get a win up in here?
Okay, ladies, here we go. Okay,
listen up.
Listen up. Exactly.
Here we go.
Exactly. Here we go. Keep your head up. Boom the ball. Pretend you're a boomer. Okay. Use that momentum. Just hit the ball there. Get a crazy pinch. Okay. It's hard to defend this. It's hard to predict the ball. The ball's just going insanely fast, and just kind of use that to your advantage. Okay. Like, I believe.
We'll check in with Team Smile and Guyana Pigs later, but for now, here's game one between Powerpuffs and At Least We Tried.
So my mind's kind of blown because I was like today years old when Boomer Ball is like about booming the ball or something. I was like, I would want this to be called Zoomer mode because it feels like you're zooming everywhere. You go super fast.
Yeah, it's just, I remember early in the scene, a couple years ago, a lot of the players have just started, when you get a clear, when you get a clear, you just, you would say, oh wow, that's a boomer. So essentially, I think because of that, they call this boomer mode.
We've been hyping her up. Let's check in on Ravina's stream and see how the Powerpuffs are handling game one.
Ooh, you got the controller stream too. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely recommend anyone to go, if you want a cozy stream, go and check out Ravina's stream. She has like the softest and cutest voice, and it's just so comforting, and she's cracked at the game. So it's like the two best things you could ever want.
Yeah, I mean, and look, with 1 minute into the game, they already freaking put that bottom left and just absolutely popped off. Boomer mode's hard because it's really hard to save these high speed goals, right? Oh my God, look at that pinch. And yeah, moments like that, there's just so much chaos that you have no idea what to do at times because it's just impossible to get that save.
So because you have boosts all the time, you don't have to worry about getting any boosts. So is this really going to change a lot of the rotations, Athena, when it comes to how you're maneuvering around the map? Or are you just kind of autopilot and move around where you usually rotate?
Oh my goodness, that play off the ceiling. Yeah, no, I believe that because you have unlimited boost, I think demos are going to be a really key thing to look out for because you can go supersonic where it allows you to demo the other person if you come in contact with them, and I think that's going to be very important, especially when you have a teammate putting a shot on net, when you have that unlimited boost to help you out.
I got okay.
So I get the overlay back. Powerpuffs versus At Least We Tried. Remember, everybody, this is the battle for second place. Unless Guyana Pigs win their match, and then there's just going to be a toss-up of who's going to be getting first, depending on head-to-heads and tiebreakers and stuff like that. But I was expecting the physics to be way more, I don't know, crazy and like out of pocket, but it seems like the players are still adjusting to how far the ball really goes and how soft they have to touch it to get it to really where they want it. And that was such a huge demo for MJ right in front of the net.
Oh my goodness, that pinch almost went in. I'm telling you, pinches are going to be crazy in this, especially with the high speeds in this game mode. People are going to be trying to use that to their advantage. Also, just another note on this match. I think these two teams are the Guyana Pigs' biggest fans right now. I think they're rooting for Guyana. They're rooting for Guyana to get that upset, so they have to force tiebreakers. So every match that you guys are watching today matters right now for placing. And of course, you can check out the Guyana match as well against Team Smile with their streams. I believe they're streaming on their Twitch channels as well. So if you go in the directories, you should be able to find them. Oh wow, what a shot!
Nice little goal too, coming from that corner side. And if you are just tuning in, you know, you woke up late like I usually do on these types of days, don't worry. We got a whole North American region with the same game modes, different teams. So, and then you could also just tune into the VOD. Might as well hit that subby, you know? So you could be right here supporting great girls and great causes.
It's honestly fantastic. I mean, again, like these teams are supporting different causes today. And it's really awesome to have an event where we can just, you know, have some fun, support good causes, and just have a great all time.
Yeah, specifically those causes that we have. The POWERPUFFS are supporting Planned Parenthood today, and then At Least We Tried supporting Help the Helpless.
And it's so cool that everyone gets to walk away with money for their cause. So it doesn't matter if you came and you kind of suck at Rocket League, or you just came and you kind of woke up 5 minutes before your match. It does not matter. Your causes will be supported. And Gilly, you said this earlier, you know, 10,000 for first, 2,000 second, 1,500 third, and 1,000 for fourth. And 1 minute remaining, tie game. This is close.
Ravina!
Wow, what a clutch moment. This is, I mean, there was no one back from the Orange team. There's just the last man back really overcommitted on that play, and it opened the door for Ravina to really kind of clutch this game and secure the lead with 53 seconds left.
Ooh, and then these kickoffs sometimes, like, it just pinches and it goes all over, and you're just trying to read where this ball is going, and I think it kind of slows down and people can work on a play, but I think it's the pinches that cause this ball to go all over, and it rolls right in front of the net, and Cloudy capitalizes on that, so that's huge.
Yeah, if you look, it's honestly, if you look, there's so many demos that had happened. Those two demos right there on the Orange team didn't really matter at all because the POWERPUFFS were able to kind of secure that goal.
Yeah, sometimes demos are just like nice little distractions of like, wait, my teammate just got blown up. What happened? Oh,
my goodness.
Those must be really, those double touches must be so hard to do with these kind of physics though.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's so difficult to kind of predict how fast the ball's gonna go and kind of angle your car beforehand. So if we see like a crazy aerial double touch, that's gonna be something to see because it's very, very difficult to pull that off in Boomer mode, especially when you don't have that much time to prepare. Oh my goodness.
Putting this in the corner, and it's all back the other way, and it's just, at least you have unlimited boost so you can just keep chasing this ball, but this is just the easiest goal At Least We Tried is ever gonna get. I mean, no one was there.
I mean, Kara was able to secure this with 5 seconds left. Okay, do y'all believe, or Gilly, do you believe that At Least We Tried can bring this back?
You know I do. At Least We Tried it was one of the teams we thought would be #1 at the end of today. They have all of the makings. Caro is absolutely insane as a player, and the other two have great synergy, but POWERPUFFS in the end closes it out for game 1.
Wow. Wow. Honestly, if this was a normal game mode, I'm telling you, that would have been an overtime like goal getter. Okay, that would have been tied up. It's so hard to really predict the touch that you get off the ball with your car, especially in Boomer mode, like I said. So I'm really curious to see if it's going to be more one goal differential games.
Yeah, that was closer, and it was a little bit more calculated than I thought it would be. Like, there was definitely some moments where people would go for a play at one end, it got pinched kind of funny in the corner, and then it just whips out the other side of the arena, and then the one team who had just kind of midfield presence were able to just rotate quicker and then have the goal there. So it's a race, kind of like a lot of ball chasing, but also a race to rotate to the other side of the arena quick enough to maybe sometimes get these open net goals.
Well, I believe that game 2, we're going to be jumping over to the other match to see how Team Smile and Guyana Pigs are going. Athena, one thing that I was wondering about this particular mode is, how is it easy to...
Oh my goodness. Oh, no, go, continue.
Forget my question. No, forget it. Lemon, I believe Guyana Pigs have a statement to make here.
Yep, my favorite car. It's just my favorite car. And look how tiny it is. It just has the smallest hitbox and can't hit it. It's gonna be such a struggle.
You know, sometimes you gotta be the ball to hit the ball, okay? So I'm sure that they're using the Scarab to kind of, oh my god, of course. As I say that, Mira freaking slots one in, top right, top bins, mate, and absolutely just plays phenomenal.
The way she cut that angle, like I wish we could see her stream because I bet her face, her jaw was just dropped and she was like, I did that? Because every time I see her do something insanely cool on her stream, she's always like surprised at herself. That's why I kind of described her as like accidentally good at the game. And that was really clean.
Yeah, I mean, if Guyana Pigs were able to put up a fight like this, I'm sure that they're going to be able to, you know, maybe pull off that upset, okay? You know, you have this chaotic energy, like you said on this team. Like I said, look,
I
believe it. It's 2-0, a little over half the game.
The Scarabs fight back. I don't know, like if your Team Smile, are you like not tilted, but are you feeling bad that you got beat by a bunch of Scarabs? Like, this feels like a nerf to Guyana Pigs.
Maybe they should have pulled the Scarab like earlier today. They really should have been like, listen, secret weapon right now, Scarabs. We all go, we move, and they don't know what to expect. They don't know what to do.
It's like the underestimation strat, right? Like there's no way they'll take us seriously with the triple Scarab strat. But no. They'll have to keep fighting. But no.
Yeah, I mean, again, Sophie, one of those players that really has been playing phenomenal today. Just, you know, bounces one in and makes this a 1-goal game with a little over half the game left. I honestly, Scarabs, the Scarab game that the blue team or Guyana Pigs are doing right now, it's helping them out a lot, but they really need to lock down this defense so they don't let the game get out of it. Sophie's popping off.
Uh-oh.
I gotta watch this in slow-mo. Like Crimson with the pop on the left wall, and then look at this cut to Sophie. Damn, like I thought Guyana Pigs are kind of getting away with murder there with these Scarabs, but Team Smile are done playing with their food.
So my question that I was gonna ask back when I got distracted by the triple Scarab strat was, is this kind of one of those modes where because you're playing on the same fields, you know, it's easy for you to kind of like get into the mentality of, oh, it's just a normal game. And then suddenly like something happens, the ball pops in a way that you won't expect, or like, I mean, obviously the boost is a little bit different, but do you have to kind of like keep reminding yourself that that's not the way that it is?
Yeah, I think you have to be very, very careful on the ceiling touches or the ceiling bounces. And you have to be careful with your clears because for example, if you're saving the ball and you hit it on your backboard, it can literally just rebound all the way into your net in boomer mode. I've been a subject to that, and that is not fun. That is not, you think you did a great save and then 2 seconds later you're own goaling. That's not fun to hear.
It seems like you have to keep a good distance with the ball too. Like when you put it in the corner, you don't really want to follow it there. You want to kind of read because it's just gonna rebound like heck. So you kind of almost want to stay midfield, put it in the corner, and wait for it to rebound all the way to the other side of the arena, and then score just like that. So Soph puts it in and puts Team Smile up by 1 with a minute and a half left.
Yeah, I mean, Sophie, again, I think she scored all 3 goals, and it's just been freaking popping off. Sophie, go off! Absolutely playing lights out this game. I mean, she's been doing this all day. Has she played these game modes before? Is there something we don't know that she's been practicing beforehand? Because, oh my goodness, it's actually incredible what she's doing.
I wonder if this is like Naruto where you're like, you know, training with weights on your ankles, and then you go into regular Rocket League and you take them off and you're just like, you're just touching it, it's not going where you want it. This is probably really messing up like their scrims or whatever they're doing when they go into ranked after this.
Yeah. Actually, something kind of similar to what you mentioned. Sometimes players, when they feel like their car is slow, they'll go into match settings and make it slow-mo or make the speed slower of the match. So when they do play a normal match, they feel faster. I know that there's a bunch of streamers and a bunch of players that have done that beforehand. Kind of similar to, you know, like the Rock Lee effect in Naruto.
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad there's fellow weebs in here. I thought I just like embarrassed myself.
No,
you guys are like, what's
I'm with you. I am with you. It's all good.
Ooh, that was on the post.
That was an own goal. Kaylee, don't worry about it. Go next. We move. Okay, never mind. We worry about it. We worry about it.
Oh my god, she's just like sitting there like duck and then, you know, gets scored on. That's just unlucky. And that's just like trying to like Mira and Kayla are just looking for this ball because it's bouncing all over on the backboard, in the corner, to the mid, to the net. I would be confused too. My neck would be hurting just like looking everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I think game 2 is pretty much going to go to Team Smile. So it's not looking too good for the other match. It looks like they will be competing for second place if this keeps up. But I don't know, you know, Guyana Pigs might make a comeback in this next couple games.
Hey, maybe. But I guess I was kind of cheering for the undefeated streak, you know, just not having any headaches about tiebreakers, just make it, you know, quick and easy, because then that means the other match, whoever wins that, gets the second place, and then it's, you know, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Exactly.
Is that like a trademark phrase for you? Being lemon kiwi?
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly why I think I named myself. Probably not, but.
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. A stellar performance from Team Smile. I mean, Sophie, again, I feel like I've said this a billion times before, but it's just, it goes to show, I mean, look, she has 815 for her score, 4 goals and 5 shots. Like, that's unreal.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if the hat topper for Sophie was like some foreshadowing of that hat trick, or like what could we have ever even known? Like, Sophie just really popped off that game. And I think Vic's getting the other goal, but of course, Team Smile just in general on kind of a tear through the series.
But these goals have been feeling a little Bob Rossi, just like a little happy little accidents. Like I'm thinking about, was it Team Guyana Pigs when they started their game off 2-0, and it was Mira that had that sick like corner cut and was able to get a goal, and we were all like, oh my god, we haven't seen Mira do that all day. That's crazy. And I wish we could have seen her stream of just like maybe how stoked she was to get that, or just like their comms are probably so loud. Like I had said at the start of the show, if there's anyone I want to listen to, it's Guyana Pigs, because they seem like a hype bunch of gals.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see the highlights, and just hopefully we'll be able to get like some clips of just the streams and their reactions, because that's probably one of my favorite moments, is just seeing a team, you know, get a crazy play or do something absolutely unreal and seeing the reactions from the players. It's honestly one of those like heartwarming moments where it's like, yeah, you did something cool, like let's go.
Let's go.
And maybe we'll get like a good clip of the power of the Scarabs coming together, you know, like at the time when
montage.
Yes, the time when that strategy was unleashed upon the world. Maybe there's some good clips there. If so, I would definitely love to see those. But on the topic of the power of the Scarab, is it enough to help Guyana Pigs try to bring this series back versus Team Smile?
You know, listen, the power of the Scarab, they started 2-0, okay? I mean, they scored some crazy shots with the Scarab, so I would not be surprised if they're able to come back.
Yeah, I'm going to pull my best Athena impression. Oh, that's going to the other side. Oh. That is an open net. We were waiting for an open net, Athena, but as I was saying, my impression, you know, listen up. Become the ball. Become the ball. Listen up. Become the ball. And, you know, that's, and it was Mira. Again, accidents happen, but like happy little accidents.
Exactly. Be one with the ball. Your car's the ball. You're one with the ball. All right. I'm sure nothing can go wrong with that. Nothing can go wrong. You just want to be yourself and just have fun with it. I mean, considering that they're all in the Scarab, it means like, listen, they're probably having a blast. They're having a great time. And I'm really just happy to see them here competing.
You definitely know that they probably haven't practiced a ton with it, because I've seen some missed touches, and then the speed's a bit different and they're just so small. But man, imagine getting demoed by a Scarab. What I would probably, you know, write in my journal about that, you know, dear diary. Like, I got demoed by a Scarab today. My ego is hurt a little bit, but Guyana Pigs made that game close despite kind of nerfing themselves, and I think they're sticking to the cars. You know, they want to go out having a good time.
Yeah, and again, just a reminder for you guys, these teams are playing for some amazing causes. Team Smile, they are playing for National Women's Law Center, and the Guyana Pigs are playing for the World Child Cancer Center. So it's absolutely amazing what these ladies are doing and what they are, what they're supporting. So it's really awesome to see.
It is.
Yeah,
and keep in mind, too, that there's another match happening as well in this round. It's POWERPUFFS versus At Least We Tried. All these matches have a ton of implications for the final standings. If you want to check out POWERPUFFS versus At Least We Tried, a lot of POWERPUFFS are streaming. We've got Ravina, we've got Cloudy A and F, and then also you can check out Regina Regen Chen 2 on Twitch.
Ooh, Team Smile just took a lead. If you want a forehead way to look up anyone's stream, you know, if you're like, man, I want to really go watch Mira or whoever, just like go and Google whatever the name is, and then Twitch right after. That's the most forehead way to find anyone's Twitch without having to like spam chat and look weird. So that's how you find it, and you want to go and support all these girls because beyond this tournament, they're doing incredible things, whether it's the WCBC, putting out amazing content, whether it's on Twitch, TikTok, whatever. Some of these girls are hilarious. Some of these girls tilt and are just so funny, and some of them are really wholesome, cozy, and just like have really good vibes. So there's really a streamer for any of you in one of these teams.
Exactly. There's like a good balance of content creators and a good balance of competitive players in WCBC. And it's really awesome that we're able to, you know, highlight these players and just these people in the community and just, you know, at the end of the day, I want people to be able to find someone they typically don't know or aren't very familiar with and just, you know, pop into their stream, you know, say hi, say you found them throughout this event. It will make their day. It'll bring a smile to their face, and I'm sure they'll be very thankful for you guys stopping by.
A 2-goal lead for Team Smile, and this is pretty much for first place. They're up 2-0 in the series. It's looking a little scary for Guyana Pigs. But remember, guys, even if you're fourth place, you still get $1,000 towards that cause. So, and you know, they're pulling out the scares. That's when you know they're here to have a good time. They're here for a good time, not a long time. And Team Smile could go undefeated, which is really, really impressive.
Yeah, and I think that they're really. I think EU as a whole region has really had like a strong showing. You know, we've seen different players really rise up to the occasion overall as we're just seeing this game progress. And what was this shot from Vix? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's gonna be a 4-1 lead for Team Smile, and I don't know. Guyana Pigs really need to put a goal on net to keep this competitive.
That's my Vapor Rub right there. With the hat trick too. Popping off. That's what we like to see. Make them feel minty fresh. 2 minutes left too. And this is where Guyana Pigs, I'm just happy that they're putting up goals. And the goals that they have are just crazy. Like they get pinched off to the right and they just have so much power behind them. And wow,
no,
Crimson just broke their ankles.
The fake from downtown. Who was it? Was it Mira? Oh no. You know what happens? It happens. You know, relatable, very relatable. I'm sure for those of you watching. Okay, you know, sometimes things happen. It's fine. It's fine. We move. Oh my goodness! I thought that was another one.
Kaylee was about to be so sad she let that go in. Just trying to chase this ball around is so hard. It's just bouncing everywhere. It's like so hard to keep up with, like as a viewer, let alone a player who's actually in the game. And oh, it hits the right post. That could have been another one for Team Smile.
Look. Oh. Crimson's Twitter bio says tilt queen with a crown emoji, and I thought that meant that she tilts, but clearly she causes people to tilt with plays like we just saw from her. Like, cause holy cow, that was awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, especially with this win from Team Smile with just a minute left and they're 4 goals up. This is gonna be tough for Guyana Pigs to kind of come back from. I mean, hopefully they're looking at this and you know what? Okay, what's happened has happened. Just have a good time, you know, just make some memories, have some laughs, and just kind of relax because this is all for good cause.
Yeah, Guyana Pigs have been so close. Oh, like that one, they should have just let that one in. Just give Guyana Pigs one, you know? Because they try and set up their like normal Rocket League play, either in these corners, they try to go for a midfield pass, and then it just like bounces to the ceiling, and they're like, what? And then Team Smile just know that there's way too heavy a touch in this particular game mode, and Team Smile are able to just recuperate and then, you know, do a you reverse. So that's why I think Team Smile have just been able to kind of bounce back so much more.
Yeah, I mean, freaking Team Smile just overall looking really good. We have Vix, Sophie, Crimson, all just really putting some great plays, putting on some amazing shots, and just overall really crushing it this tournament.
Couple seconds left.
No, this is going to be a Team Smile win. Ooh. You know, where do Guyana Pigs need to find, you know, like muster that energy from? Like who are they relying on? Who in their comms? Maybe that's a start. Maybe that's what starts it. You know, Luna getting them hype even at the close of the game with a goal. That matters.
We'll take anything we can get. Any goal is a good goal, okay? Honestly, this was probably not how they wished the game turned out, but hey, you were able to end on a bang. You're able to end with a goal, and you want to take that momentum into the next game.
Yeah, apparently Lunaris loves if you go into her chat and like Donawall and spam her TTS with LLL. I just saw her like freak out and desk slam if you do that. So if you want to hype up Lunaris, go and drop an L in her chat. You guys can find her stream. And, it would be good content. So
interesting choice of words. Hype up there specifically.
Hype up
Those
there.
are the words. Maybe not the ones I would use in that situation, but you know, that's at least maybe how you could hype up Lemon in a similar situation. What other things would you like to see? You know, what can Mira do? What can Kaylee do? Knowing these players, knowing these streamers, you know, what do you think that would be able to kind of get them to rally for this potential last game?
I think that they should just have fun. Just as simple as it is, they should just, you know, just have fun. Take these last couple games and just, you know, cherish this moment, right? You're playing with your friends. You're playing in an amazing event, and it's gonna be fantastic either way. You had a great run, and just have fun with it, okay? Like it's boomer mode. How are we gonna take boomer mode seriously? Okay, it's like honestly, like it's gonna be. I'm just happy that they're here, and I'm sure that they're gonna have a great time.
I gotta pull my Athena, you know, listen up guys, your power level is at 9,000, it's boomer mode. I'm gonna need you to tone that back from an A+ to a C, or C to an A+. I want you to get better, you know? You know, my parents would be happy if I scaled down like that. But I'm noticing that Guyana Pigs are just not noticing how heavy their touches are, and they just completely lose the ball after that. So if they're just making these micro adjustments as they go on in these games, maybe they could turn things around, or at least take a game in this series.
And of course, being able to win this series in such dominant fashion for Team Smile would be absolutely huge for them. They are playing for first place, which is just huge for them to be able to play and be able to get that money for their cause, but also bragging rights, of course, right? There's a ton of WCBC players on Team Smile. There's a ton throughout, both in EU and NA, and being able to have those bragging rights and say like, hey, you know, we're the victors. That means a lot for the content, right? For the memes, but also just for how you're feeling, right? You feel good.
Yeah. I mean, you win this event if you win this game. Like that is, you can just walk away and be like, I won this tournament. You know, that's absolutely fantastic. It's something that they should be very proud of. Okay, even though typically the game modes aren't as very like, you know, very serious in WCBC, it's something that you should be proud of, and I'm really, really happy to see these women compete in this tournament.
I wish we could have given them like a belt, you know, because, you know, you have your WCBC champions, and then maybe you get your heavyweight, like goals for change, like GFC champion. Like you put that in your bio, no one's gonna know what GFC stands for. It just looks cool, and then, you know, you get to show off. That's what it's all about, the titles. So then when you put your LFT post on Twitter or whatever you post, it just looks so stacked when you have all these different title championships. So it'll help them out, hopefully, to find some teams.
And of course, the other match that's happening as well, you know, POWERPUFFS versus At Least We Tried. Any thoughts on how that one will go, given they were both 1-1 going into the match?
I'm really curious to see how Caro is doing and how much of a force she is in this game mode, and I'm really excited to see how their team dynamic kind of adjusts to, you know, boomer mode. It's difficult. It's boomer mode, right? The ball's going everywhere, from the wall, from the post, from the ceiling to the ground. Like it's just going all over the place, and I'm really excited to see how their team chemistry is and how they take their skills that they've learned in competitive matches into boomer mode.
And in POWERPUFFS, they have Ravina, who's just been popping off in every single game mode. I've never seen a more versatile player, of good at hoops, was dunking on kids there, goes in the drop shot, has the spike. I call her the spike queen because she was just insane in that too. And it was weird how in Rumble drop shot, we had people who were good at like specific power-ups, but Ravina was just popping off in every single one. And I'm just excited to see how the team's gonna do in this final game mode.
Yeah, I love thinking about that Caro versus Ravina storyline for that match, knowing how close the score lines were going into that match, and that Caro and Ravina were on season 1 squad together at WCBC, where they won first place, and then going on past that, you know, Ravina winning this season, Caro getting second. So they have a lot of history together, right? WCBC, as you said, Lemon's been going on since the beginning of last year. So this is a long time of these players knowing each other and being able to compete, knowing their play styles, and wanting to get those bragging rights.
Ooh, that's a 3-0 series score. Series point for Team Smile for first place, potentially. I think that could be set in stone. We'll see, though, if Guyana Pigs can at least take a game. And I kind of, like I said before this game started, of just really like micro adaptations of how heavy these touches are. Because I think if Guyana Pigs had a little bit more control, then hopefully things can go their way. But sometimes they get these lucky goals. Like they had that one game where Guyana Pigs had like 2 in a row, and it was crazy. So, but like you said, Athena, I hope they have fun too.
Yeah, I think momentum is a very crucial factor in this, right? You can clearly see that Team Smile has just taken the momentum from the very first game they played and just kind of carried it through. At the end of the day, though, listen, Guyana Pigs, listen up. I'm going back to coaching, okay? Listen up, Guyana Pigs, okay? Just get a goal off the start. Sophie's not having it. She is not having it today. Oh my God, what a shot from all the way in their half. That's insane.
Oh, and then the top right corner? Damn. You're going to be putting this in the montage because it seems like so much harder to get goals in this game mode too. And the fact that she read that from across the arena and was able to set up that touch, like, that takes a lot of reaction time, and the ball is just coming that much quicker in this mode.
Yeah, this is very, how would I say this? It is very difficult to make that shot. It is very, plain and simple, It's very difficult to make that shot, especially all the way in their orange half. But because this is boomer mode, the ball goes freaking so fast. It is so hard to react and just, you know, have good reflexes. Is that a goal? Oh no, that's barely to the left. It's honestly, it's very difficult to play this game mode and very difficult to defend, but it's going to be really interesting to see if Guyana Pigs can, you know, get that goal and just kind of bring the momentum back into their side.
And there's a bit of luck involved of, like, you know, both nets are pretty open. You're not going to see too much defense, although you're seeing Team Smile have at least one person at the midfield line to try and catch if things go the other way. But I feel like once it's pinched off into a corner, it's just like flying, and you're just hoping it's not going into your net because there's really nobody stopping that.
You know what we haven't seen a lot of that I want to see?
Yeah.
Own goals. I want to see some own goals. That's what I want to see, okay? Have fun with it, okay? Make a meme. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I don't know if I've ever heard someone call for the own goals before. That's a new one. That's definitely a new one for me, for sure. As is boomer mode in general. So, you know, whatever happens, happens.
And I thought if anything, like any own goals were going to happen, it was going to be rumble drop shot. We've seen more post action than anything actually in this game. It's just been the right post getting abused, and it's just not working out. And Team Smile could have been up by so many more goals, but they just keep hitting that post.
That was a team bump from Team Smile. But I also want to highlight it. Yeah, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. I just want to say Guyana Pigs, they had some crazy saves like this past minute. Mira and Kaylee had some crazy saves, and look, Luna with the very first goal. Okay, take the momentum and then push forward. All right, let's see if we can take this momentum and, you know, you really use it to take advantage of it.
Yeah, Lunaris, according to her Twitter, gives homies kisses goodnight. So we believe in that. So she's gonna be kissing the homies goodnight after that one. And oh my God, Mira with a random goal, and she flips it on the back. Insane. Guyana Pigs up by 1.
Mira, that is what we want to see. Okay, Mira, that is okay. You know, just take it in stride. Just take it in stride. Oh my goodness, that is the most. That's the most Mira thing. Oh, that's the most Mira thing that could happen.
And it's like Vix like missed it. I don't even know because Vix didn't look like she touched it, or I don't even know what happened there. That was super weird. Again, it's like a weird accident.
Happy accidents, Lemon. Happy accidents, what we love to see. Oh, what a save from Guyana Pigs.
They gotta chase it. They can't be letting Team Smile just set up midfield like this. Guyana Pigs are just still trying to assess even where the ball is. I can tell because they're just kind of sitting there sometimes, especially Kaylee. She gets a little lost. She's like looking left and right. Oh my God. It's bouncing right in front of the net. And Guyana Pigs could have done something with that.
I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to say it. Is this the beginning of a reverse sweep?
Here we go.
Reverse sweep. I I know it's difficult in best of sevens, but do you think they could, you know, do the impossible, okay? Because Team Smile has just been crushing it in all the game modes. But there's a minute left. They're up, or Guyana Pigs is up 1 goal. Maybe.
Oh no!
What a save!
Oh,
what a save!
Kaylee's huge. Okay, 52 seconds. Team Smile just have to defend the 1, or just get 1 to tie it up. Guyana Pigs just need to defend, and it's unlimited boost. You know, there's no excuse for falling behind.
Okay. 30 seconds. All you have to
right
do
there.
is 30 seconds. What a clear. I believe that was Kaylee. Oh, she misses, but she could have made an equalizer or a goal that would help them in this match. But it looks like they don't really need it.
Oh, Vic's left. Now Crimson misses that. Oh, she's been deadly at the midfield too. And now this is all over the place. Guyana Pigs just have to not choke for the next 13 seconds. I don't know how reasonable that is to ask, but I'm stressed.
Boomer mode is stressful. OT is stressful. Rocket League is stressful. But it looks like Guyana Pigs is just gonna take this game. Oh, can she get this goal? Oh my God, what a pinch!
Wait, it's still up?
There's no way, right? There's no unless.
Unless.
Oh my goodness.
Say less.
Say less. Oh, can she get it? Oh, she does.
How is this ball still
There's
up?
no way.
Boomer mode. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I take the first game.
That was so intense and so scary for Guyana Pigs. Like, yes, they were up 1, but like anyone who's watched like RLCS or anything knows that like only being up 1 is not safe, like not a safe place to be in. And seeing all 3 of them back at the goal, I was just like, oh man, this is very scary. But you called it, Athena. There were a lot of really good saves that eventually led to like Lunaris being able to transition over to getting the goal, and really putting faith into their ability to defend and then transition when it mattered and then just hold the line was super impressive for Guyana Pigs.
Hold the line. Hold the line. That's exactly, I couldn't have said it better myself. And that is exactly what they needed to do. I mean, they got that first goal and they carried that momentum and they got another goal after that and they were able to hold it. They were able to hold the line and just really force this into a game 5. So I said it earlier. Is it a possible reverse sweep? We're thinking about it. Maybe. Yes, no. How are we feeling, Lemon? Do you believe?
I don't know. I was just stoked that Guyana Pigs got a game. I had said if they just a little bit of changes, and they got these goals so randomly. Like Mira off the kickoff had one, and it was so like, did Vix miss the ball? Like I'm still gonna dream about it of like what happened in that moment. And then Team Smile just hustled so much. Like Sophie must be just, her back must hurt because I felt like she's putting so much work getting the goals in the earlier on in the series, and then somehow just kind of ran out of steam a little bit in that last game. But hey, it's good for Guyana Pigs to just get 1 on the board.
But can they get another? Here we go into game 5.
And I think we just got information about the POWERPUFFS game. I believe they won 4-0, yes? So, oh
yeah.
my, that a sweep. Okay, so for those of you watching, if the Guyana Pigs, you know, reverse sweep, I said it. If they reverse sweep, then there's going to be some tiebreakers in play. And it's going to be really interesting to see how everything plays out.
And this is, well, if Guyana Pigs ends up losing, that means also Team Smile go undefeated in this bracket. And it was, you said Powerpuff Girls had won 4-0. That means they secure 2nd place if Team Smile wins. So that'll be huge for their cause.
Well, let's see if Guyana Pigs go back to the tried and true defense mode, or if they get a little bit more aggressive, more on offense, so they don't have to deal with this consistent offense from these 3 incredible players from Team Smile.
Oh, line it up. Oh my God, that looks so easy. Kaylee.
That was a great shot from Kaylee. I mean, it's the Scarab. I'm telling you, the Scarab and the momentum, okay? We'd love to see it. 1 with the ball. They are the ball. They're 1 with the ball.
Okay, off the kickoff. As long as someone is there, you just gotta say, I got it, and not have these random kickoff goals happen, although they're pretty funny. But, that's a bounce from mid and blocked by, I think, Kaylee again. She's she's been doing really well in this Boomer mode.
Honestly, something that I think we should highlight is the Giannis Pigs like trust in their teammates, right? So they've been but besides that one, I was gonna say that they've been really doing a great job of just trusting their teammates to be there on defense, right? Or at least in the previous game before. That was just a great shot from Sophie, and I don't think there was much that Mira could do, especially that this was Boomer mode, and it's very hard to make those saves. And it's just, oh my goodness. That is, sorry, I'm getting distracted from the amazing gameplay.
The demos are so funny. It's like mental boom mode almost. Like you could just demo someone off kickoff. You just have all this boost. Like why not? I'm surprised we haven't seen more demolitions, to be honest. Oh, Lunar's got her revenge. Nice.
Like you said earlier, demolitions, especially in Boomer, are kind of essential, especially considering the fact that we have unlimited boost in this game mode. So you don't have to, you know, waste time to do certain rotations and go back and get the corner boost or pick up pads. They don't have to even worry about that. They just need to make sure that they're there for the pass or to create opportunities. Oh my goodness, what a shot.
I like that Gianna Pigs always have someone back too, just in case you have these random pitches mid that just go out of pocket and just come towards the net. You have some kind of like insurance there. But it feels like Team Smile are way more offensive with what they're doing. And, you know, to be fair, they are scoring a lot more. So I don't know if Gianna Pigs have to be more on the offense or if they even can, because it's just so hard to keep up with. Ooh, nice shot.
It's Sophie again, getting this shot off the wall and just, you know, getting a good read. That shot is very difficult to predict, especially considering it's Boomer mode. So that is well done, Sophie.
Oh, that bounce is so scary. If I'm Vix, I'm just sweating and clenching all at the same time. I'm just, oh, where's that going? Because it's bouncing off the ceiling. Sometimes it can just drop right on you.
Yeah, my brain's too slow to understand these bounces sometimes. So I don't know how some of these players are predicting the bounces and just reading the ball off the wall. I can't even imagine doing that, especially in a tournament. It's very difficult to do that. Oh my goodness, what a passing play. What the heck?
And I think that gave Soph the hat trick too, but yeah, off the backboard and the pass is huge. That was so cool to watch. And I'm also seeing Team Smile going for more demos in the net because they're realizing Gianna Pigs are turtling up a little bit in their own end, and then they're just running them over.
Wow. What a showing we've seen from Team Smile, just from today in general. They've popped off. They had the synergy. They had the chemistry to really just take advantage of this tournament. Oh my goodness, that was almost top left. The pinches, y'all. The pinches are crazy.
Oh my god. Okay, I think that was gonna be off the cross, but oh, I think I saw Mira just want a piece of that. She just like charged into like 3 people just to hopefully get one of those accidental touches in front of an open net. But whew, a lot of post action again though.
If I'm Gianna Pigs, we take what we can in stride, okay? Keep your head up. You know, sometimes the game doesn't go the way you want it, but at least we're all here having a good time. And when Sophie's on fire, it's hard to defend, regardless of any team in this tournament. It's hard to defend an on-fire Team Smile.
And Sophie popped off in hoops too. We were pointing out, like, was it Ravina and Sophie were kind of the highest scoring girls from that mode, and man, she's popping off this too. She seems to be so good at adapting to whatever crazy game mode that gets thrown at her.
It's actually incredible to see how like some teams are just good at all the game modes, not just one, not just two, but all of them. These aren't like your typical game modes that you play all the time as well. So it's awesome to see how fast they've adapted to it as the series progresses.
You see Lunar's just like chasing it, but just these touches are just like all over the place. They're going to the corner, to mid. You wanted it. Wait, they're trying to own goal. They're like working together to own goal. That was kind of funny, but
oh my god. More own goals, more own goals.
Yeah, I mean, I am thoroughly impressed by Team Smile, and super impressed, like you were talking about with Sophie too, knowing that Sophie won WC, the Women's Carball Championship, season 3, with Ravina as well, who we've talked a lot about, and seeing like this kind of performance again today, like Sophie is incredible, and this team, phenomenal. So congratulations, Team Smile, with that win. They're going to win the whole thing. They'll win Goals for Change in EU.
Ooh, $10,000 dues for that cause too. And oh, that kind of rhymed. And they went undefeated too, which is really impressive. Don't worry, my brain cell likes to jump up sometimes. So that was a really, just all these modes were really entertaining. It's like a mix of strategy, a little bit of sprinkle of circus, and it is overall a great time.
Yeah, these players, I mean, the whole team in general, they played phenomenal. Sophie, Vix, Crimson, all of them had to work together as a team and have that synergy. And, you know, these are extra game modes. This isn't typically something you'd practice, like I said earlier. The fact that they're able to come together as a team and really focus on, you know, winning is absolutely amazing. They performed phenomenally.
And we're, of course, going to start our highlights with the other match that went on, which was POWERPUFFS versus At Least We Tried. POWERPUFFS ultimately won this match. But what stood out to you? What were your favorite moments from this round 3 from EU?
I would have to say the saves from Guyana Pigs. The saves in boomer mode, they are so difficult to do and extremely scary when you're the last one back and you see someone shooting on your net and the ball is going 150 miles an hour and just going at absolute unreal speed. It's kind of nerve-wracking, and the fact that the Guyana Pigs were able to hold it down for a majority of the matches, I thought they did great.
Yeah, I thought Kaylee, especially her defensive plays, were what really set them apart. They were kind of hilarious. They almost played almost too much defense, which maybe costed them a little bit in the goal scoring and creating more opportunities. But then Mira kind of proved for us that you could just score off the kickoff. I think she had the only kickoff goal that we saw on stream, and it was super funny because we just like didn't know what happened. I don't think even she knew what happened, and that's what we liked. And Sophie just hustled in the midfield and just made this game mode look easy, because I'm probably going to jump in and I'm going to just get bodied, and Sophie's gonna make me feel like I can play this game because she makes it look so easy.
Yes, the old kickoff turtle goal was absolutely, without a doubt, 100% my favorite moment. But of course, watching Team Smile be as dominant as they were, yes, they did lose one game, and I think it was that kickoff goal game. So, you know, stuff happens, right? Things happen. It's not a big deal. But even at the end of the day, there we have it. Team Smile winning all 3 of their matches today. Huge congrats to them. With that win over At Least We Tried, POWERPUFFS takes 2nd. At Least We Tried still getting a 1-match win over Guyana Pigs. They've got 3rd, and finally Guyana Pigs coming in 4th for EU as our final standings.
Again, I just want to highlight that if you saw a stream if you saw a player that played phenomenally, or if you saw someone that you want to go and check out and you're thinking about it, do it, okay? A lot of these players were streaming the event. They're phenomenal competitors. They're great content creators and just absolutely amazing women in this competitive and Rocket League community that you guys should definitely go and check out.
Yeah, especially that all these girls are just putting great causes that they chose, that they really believe in. But I'm just so happy that we got to showcase female talent on stream, and for all you guys to watch. This is like a big platform to be on the official Rocket League stream and to do this. So if you're interested to catch more of these girls, get to know them, you know, pop into the streams like Athena said. But I'm sure WCBC is gonna happen again, and you can go see who's gonna win that. And just overall, like, support the girls in your community because they hustle just as much, they're just as talented, and they're hilarious. So you know, you could probably go and bother Athena on Twitter about who her favorites are, biasly, non-biasly, and she'll give you recommendations as to who to check out.
No, listen. All of them did great. All of them did fantastic. Okay, I'm so proud of these women, and I'm so proud to be in this community where we're able to elevate some of these amazing women in this industry. They're fantastic. They're phenomenal, and I'm just really thankful to be given the opportunity and the chance to highlight some of them.
No favorites at all, just love. We're almost done with EU. We're definitely done with the gameplay, but we still get to talk to the winner from Team Smile. So we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we'll have an interview with the captain, Vix, from Team Smile.